leadership willfully put something on the floor of the House that they knew was going to fail, and it failed to the tune of dozens of Republican lawmakers voting against their own leadership's bill that they negotiated only amongst themselves. The goal has always been to not shut down the government, but the chaos is also the point for many of those members who don't like voting for government funding deals, but also don't want to see their leadership extend a hand to Democrats. That's what lands them in this current position of a complete shrug emoji, quite frankly, because what we just saw on the floor was it failed. No one has now referred it to the Rules Committee. I was talking with Congressman Chip Roy, who's one of those no-vote Republicans. He also sits on the Rules Committee. There was an open question about whether they were going to try a different procedural method to try this whole deal again and most likely see it fail there. It's not clear that that's the next move, and so they really are left sort of throwing their hands up. I do think on the Musk of it all, there's a lesson to be learned here about what this tells us for the next few years in Congress. It's not just, oh my gosh, it's going to be chaotic, but it's also that leadership needs to take the cue. In this instance, it was the Speaker who got slimed, but over on the other side of the building, it's Senator John Thune, who's the newly elected Senate Majority Leader, who watched the way that Republicans negotiated. They thought they had a plan, and then Donald Trump came in from the wings and utterly tanked it on his own team. So yes, there's a Musk factor here, but this thing only really fell apart up here when Trump came in over the top and said, I want to kill this, let's start from scratch.